Right, I want to attempt question 6 on page 236. Again, drawing very crudely. It says a triangle ABC with sides at least 10 centimeters long. I've got to draw a triangle at least 10 centimeters long. Now I'm going to not use the scale. I'm just going to assume I've got my own made up scale. That's going to be 10 centimeters. So if its sides are all 10 centimeters long, they're looking at an equilateral triangle. So I'm just going to guess how this looks. Again, I'm not constructing it carefully. I'm just guessing and making it look roughly correct. Now I think that's pretty good. The way you construct it, by the way, I'm sure we've done it under the foundation videos, is to draw a line 10 centimeters long with a ruler, put your compass point there and the pencil line there, and just draw a great big arc. So you should get an arc that looks a little bit like that. So again, just sort of swinging around anti-clockwise, and then you put your compass needle there and you swing round like so, and where the two arcs, let's just pretty it up a little bit, and where the two arcs overlap, that is the point, the top vertex of the triangle, and there it is. So that is roughly how we do it. Again, compass point there and swing round left, compass point there, swing round left. Remember, you open it out to the full radius of 10 centimeters, and all these are 10 centimeters. So yeah, that's revision. Let me just get rid of the majority of that, because the next bit might get in the way. So okay, so I've done it, I'm rubbing it out, but I'm keeping my construction arcs in just to show you what I did originally. And let's get rid of these points here now, because that's going to mess that up. Right, A. What have we got here? ABC. Let's just call that ABC. There's my equilateral triangle. It's quite nice, I'm proud of it. Draw the locus of points equidistant from AB and BC. Well, AB is that line there, and BC is that line there. To draw the locus of points equidistant from two lines essentially means to bisect the angle where the B is. Essentially, I want to bisect this angle B here. Alright, so put your compass there and just make a small arc that cuts these two lines, BC and AB. So they're the same distance, so they're the same length essentially. Then compass point here, open it out a little bit and just swing round. Then compass point here, open it out and swing a little bit, and there's your bisector. Let's do it in red so it stands out beautifully. And there's me cutting the angle in half. It looks pretty accurate even on screen from where I'm sitting. That's not bad at all. So there we go. We've just bisected the angle ABC, and this red line produced is the bisector of that angle, and it cuts and it follows a path between the length BC and the length AB, and there it is right through the middle. So next bit. So the locus that we were talking about is this red line going across. It doesn't have to come outside the triangle, but just extend it. You don't know where the questions are going to go. Now, draw the locus of points equidistant from AB and AC. AB is the same line here, and AC is this line here. Same again, bisect the angle on the left. So off we go, same sort of trick. Compass needle there, just swing an arc round so these two lengths become the same. And let's try and draw my arcs well outside of here, because I'm going to crash into this, aren't I? So, okay, let's draw a little one. Stab it right there, whoosh round, stab it right there, the other side, and whoosh round now. So imagine compass needle there, swing round my pencil, and that's where my two arcs will overlap, roughly. And there's my bisector coming up. So through there, just draw it right outside, and that is a lot less good than the other one. But the method's the same. And if you followed what I've done on screen, you can do it really accurately in class. So draw the locus of points equidistant from AB, yep, and AC, yep. Essentially follow the path through the middle of both, and I'll be fine. It says mark the point, one point, that is equidistant from AB and BC and AC. In other words, this point here, right there, should be right in the middle of the triangle. Of course it's not at all. Can't help that, I'm sorry, but there it is. Right there is the point labelled X. And so I've bisected this angle, I've bisected this angle, and the two bisectors intersect each other, cut each other in the middle, and that's where the point X should be. It should be right in the middle of the equilateral triangle. But that's it. And I'm happy with that in terms of the method. I'm not so happy in terms of its accuracy, but I have to let it go, and that's how far we can get with it. And there's a lovely question in the AQA style question on page 237. I will definitely do this one. It's lovely. Right, again, I have to do it really rough, but anyway. 2 radio stations at A and B pick up distress call from a boat. So I've got a boat somewhere in the sea, this is the land, and this is a radio station. There's A and there's B. It says station A can tell that the boat is between 50 kilometres and 70 kilometres from A, and my scale is 1 centimetre to 10 kilometres. So really I'm looking at 5 centimetres and 7 centimetres. Again, I'm not going to get out my ruler and stick it across here and take time. I'm essentially going to show a region where this radio station can pick up a signal from a ship somewhere out there somewhere. So essentially open out your compass to a 5 centimetre radius, put the needle right there and just swing round. So I'm going to assume this is going to be 5 centimetres, and my 7 centimetre will be like further away, won't it? So open it out to 7, which will be even bigger. So I'm going to assume that's about it. Alright, so that's my 5 centimetre radius, that's my 7 centimetre radius. You know, it's not to scale, obviously in class you can do it perfectly. That's that. Now station B, which is that one right there, can tell that the boat is in distress somewhere on a bearing between 060 degrees, 60 degrees, and 070 degrees from himself, from B. So 60 degrees and 70 degrees. Now I will use a protractor for that. I'm going to copy it over from this blank page and bring it next door here right now. So let me just plant that. There's my compass, protractor, sorry. Now if I position that over B, I'm going to try and at least do something accurately. Not bad, I think. Not brilliant either. How about that? Do you need to rotate it just a tad? Let's have a look. Oops, I moved my picture. Anyway, try again. That's not bad, is it? Vertical, sort of. Right, what have you got? Put that over that. Okay, there it is. There's my north line, running it up my protractor, so I'm happy with that. Right, station at B, what can he do? Change colour. Station at B can tell that the boat is between a bearing of 60 degrees, so 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 degrees from B. Right, so there's 70. So 60. So the boat is somewhere between there and there. Now let's get rid of my protractor now because I don't need it anymore. Let's just cut that away. It's gone. Right. Use my straight line facility. We're going to do this question well. Right, the boat is somewhere in that angle because that's 60 degrees, and somewhere within that angle because that is 70 degrees. Essentially, I've got that's my bearing of 060 degrees, 60 degrees, and that's my bearing of 70 degrees, 070 degrees, and we know the boat is somewhere in here. Show clearly using compasses and a protractor the region where the boat will be found. Well, according to the signal from A, it can pick up anything in the blue region within here. Alright, that's A's commitment and way of picking things up. Now B works on bearings. B says I'm somewhere within this little range, within this narrow 10 degree range. Okay, 60 from 70 is 10 degrees, so that little bit just happens to be 10 degrees. So here we go. So where did the two regions overlap? Answer right there, and I'm going to shade it in green. So the boat can be anywhere in this green region here. Alright, so I reckon this will be a 5-mark question. What does it say? Sorry, 3 marks. I suppose you get 1 mark for the 2 arcs from A, and 1 mark for the 2 angles drawn from position B, the red lines, and 1 mark for the region. And let's put a dirty grey R in the region there because that stands for region. There you go. So the boat's between A and B. They've decided that the boat is somewhere sending out a distress call within that region there. So that's a real beautiful question. That's the end of loci. I mean, loci is a great little topic. It's great for, to draw stuff and do technical stuff and play with maps and that. It's a pain on the screen, but lovely on paper. And I know most of you enjoy that sort of thing. Because you tell me you like it. So I'm going to stop there, and that's grade C done. Even for higher, it doesn't go beyond grade C. And that's it. Do look at the foundation videos just to beef up that knowledge as well. And we'll catch you in chapter 17 very soon.